everybody, welcome back to Make It with Mod Podge. My name's Cathie Fillion.
And I'm Steve Piacenza.
And today's episode is all about sips and centerpieces. We're going to be creating some fun things that you can use for your summer entertaining, like baby showers and weddings.
That's right.
And just get-togethers. We're going to use Dishwasher Safe Mod Podge and some clear gel tacky glue.
And we're also using napkins. We're using this rose motif, but you can use any kind of napkins you want.
That's my favorite thing about this, is that you choose the napkin you want and you can create this totally coordinated look.
Yeah, let's show you a couple ones that we already did. These are on metal, these little wine tumblers here.
So cute.
See that right there. We also use this little water sippy cup, and we are using today on ceramic. We're going to be doing this coffee mug, but they can be done on metal, glass, ceramic for this project.
Dishwasher safe.
Dishwasher safe. So this is the coolest thing. Once these dry completely, you can put them on the top rack of your dishwasher and wash them. These are also great for gifts we were talking about earlier.
I think with gift giving, there's so many, things where you might be giving a favor or a bridesmaid's gift or something like this. So we hope these ideas are inspiration for you today.
Yes, let's get started. Very easy. So the first thing that I did was, you find the napkin of your choice. We found, like I said, this rose motif, and I just cut these out because, so I can layer them up and put them in individual areas. So that's kind of what it looked like. This napkin, you just cut them out, very simple. And then the second step is get your full napkin, or actually this would have been the first step, and then cut it out.
The most important step, though.
Yes, you have to take the layers off. Some of these have 2 or 3 layers. This one only has 1, which is great. And you want to throw that away. So you want the thinnest layer possible, which is this one. Cut it out, get all your little pieces ready, and then you're going to start cleaning. The first thing you want to do is clean your mug, and this is going to get rid of any dirt or oils that might have accumulated onto your surface. We're just using plain old rubbing alcohol and a tissue, and you're just going to rub and clean that. Very simple. And that's it. You're just starting off with a clean surface. Okay, next thing we're going to do is we're going to apply a very thin layer of the Dishwasher Safe Mod Podge onto our mug. Now, just a little bit of a tip. You want to make sure you go below your lip line. So I'm going to stay even below halfway, just so we don't run into any trouble there. I'll start right over here, and you're going to get yourself a nice, very thin layer. You don't need to see any of that Mod Podge accumulate, just a nice thin layer like that. Okay. Then I'm going to grab one of my little motifs, and you can see how I didn't go super tight or super detailed on there, because it's not going to show. Because once it's on there, it will disappear into the white background of the mug. Now, if you're working with a different color napkin and a different color mug, you might want to do a quick test just to see how the background looks over it.
And I definitely think that the lighter colored mugs or white mugs work the best with napkin decoupage, for sure. Because really you want that light colored background so all the colors of the napkin truly pop through.
I agree. So there's my first one down. Very simple. Just make sure all those little air bubbles or wrinkles are out. And then I'm going to move over right next to it, and we're going to add another layer, staying again way below the lip line. And I'm going to start layering some of these so they can go on top of one another. The edges, let's grab this guy right here.
And if you were doing a party or something and you wanted to do like a mismatched look, you could get mugs, white mugs like from the thrift store or from dollar stores, even mix and match the styles and just do like a fun kind of tea party. Your mugs don't even all have to match, but you can make them all coordinate with some cool napkins.
Yes, that is so true. There are so many mismatched mugs that, they're like 25 cents at the thrift stores. But you look at them,
it's like, we could give that a new look.
It's true. Okay, let's finish off with this side. And again, you don't have to do too much. You can do as much as you want. You can layer these however you want. And again, depending on your napkin and the design, very cool. You can make whatever design you want. I'm going to put this one, the rose next to another rose. Pretty on all different directions.
And I think we should talk about top coating.
Oh yes, the top coating.
Most important part.
Right, you're going to want to top coat these, but you're going to want to wait after you finish your design completely. You're going to want to set this aside and let that dry for 2 hours. After the 2 hours, you're going to do a nice thin layer again on top of these. Let that dry, and you're going to do that process 3 times. It sounds like a lot, but it's worth it because once it's done, again, these are dishwasher safe to put on your top rack, and they are going to be dishwasher safe forever.
Yeah, and I think it's like the idea of you're doing thin layers, you're really building it up, and that's what's going to make it be dishwasher safe. So get that dry time in there in between. Just set up your assembly line if you're making a bunch. So cute.
Okay, well that's what I'm doing today. That's my design. Again, I like that one. It's nice and simple, just around the bottom. Again, avoiding that lip line. Let's look over here at these. The wine tumblers, as you can see, Cathie did this one, and look at, she went all the way around. So this is really nice, leaving this side as the lip line open, but she filled up this side, which is really pretty. And then of course this one, she loaded up all the way around. You don't have to worry about the lip line because there's the straw. Again, ceramic, metal, glass, dishwasher safe, napkins, beautiful.
So fun, and I love it. Sips and centerpieces. So I want to talk quickly about the centerpiece ideas. You guys know, if you've been watching for very long, that I love coordinated looks, costumes,
Yes,
tables, parties, all of it. So I wanted to show you a couple of quick ideas using the same concept that Steve just taught you and using the Dishwasher Safe Mod Podge. So for centerpieces, I like using the Dishwasher Safe Mod Podge because if you're using water in your centerpieces, then you'll be able to wash them and reuse them over and over again. So for this one, this is just a store-bought centerpiece, and these jars were clear that came with it, and I used that same exact napkin technique that he taught you just to cover these jars. Now the only difference is I did paint them first with multi-surface paint in white. This is just Folk Art multi-surface. You could also use a chalk paint if you wanted to. This just works great on all different surfaces. So glass, ceramics, any of those things. And again, just like we were talking about, you want that lighter colored background so that the napkin colors really pop. And then we just glued some twine right around the neck there. Such a cute, simple display. Again, you can make over something from the thrift store or grab something from the craft store. Now I want to share with you, one of my favorites is doing tin can makeovers. Everybody's going to have a can of corn at some time, so save those cans and look at these cute little centerpieces you can make. Now these are faux succulents, but you can put soil in them and you can fill them up with real succulents, add tags to them. These make great party favors. You could put one at each place setting, and then your guests could take them away, and it's like a little gift. So I want to show you a quick way to just further embellish them. And again, that was the same technique that he just showed you, but we used that multi-surface paint to paint the cans first. So I want to show you a quick way to just add a little additional pop to your design. I got these flat back pearls, pink and white, that I thought matched perfectly with our design. So if you want a little bit more of a frou-frou look on something, you can glue some of these down. So one of our best tips ever is to grab some dried beans when you're working with round objects so that you can set it in like that. And then we're going to use our clear gel tacky glue and just go in. I think 3. I like to work in odd numbers, so let's add 3 little dots of glue. 1, 2, and 3, just like so. And we will let's grab one of these big ones. Everyone always asks, what's that pencil? This is just a wax pencil, and I love it for picking up. You can get it at office supply store. I don't know, they might sell them at the craft store. You could pick up your little gems with it. And let's grab one more. Sometimes they don't pick them up very well, but there we go. One more.
They work better than my fingers, that's
for sure. And this glue is going to dry crystal clear. So it's kind of like your Mod Podge where it just is going to dry super clear. So look how easy it is just to add a little extra pop to your design with the clear gel. Love it.
That's it. Very simple.
Well, we hope today's ideas have inspired you for your summer events, whether it be a baby shower, wedding shower, or birthday party. Like Steve was saying earlier, you just grab the napkin of your choice and you can create a whole theme based on it.
And the star of today's show is Dishwasher Safe Mod Podge.
Thanks for joining us. Make sure you use the hashtags Mod Podge and Plaid Crafts, and we'll see you next week with another fun design.
Bye, guys.